Yo, what's up guys, I'm Ninja American, welcome back yet again to an episode. Today, we're talking about KSI and Logan Paul. And we're talking about why KSI will win the boxing match. That's what I think. I think KSI might win. I hope he's gonna win it because I actually want KSI to win. Just because I like him more than I like Logan Paul. So, yes, let's first of all check. Let's just look at their strength and all that stuff, okay? First of all, they both have a lot of strength, in my opinion. KSI does have a lot of strength, but looking at Logan Paul, he's a big guy as well. So he does have a lot of strength, I feel like. I mean, it's not like it's just because of the muscles and stuff, but I believe he does have some strength. I mean, I'm sure he does. So, first of all, KSI does have a lot more experience with boxing. He does have more experience with boxing, I feel like, even though Logan Paul used to be a wrestler, which might be an advantage, which might help him out in the boxing match. I'm not too sure if it's going to. It's gonna help him maybe, with getting along, being able to take the heat from the outside, from the people that are not cheering for him. But thinking about it, I really wonder what kind of a wrestler Logan Paul was, because he couldn't have been such a big wrestler where he does have actually been getting haters and stuff, like people actually cheering for the enemies, because you guys saw how it went at the UK press conference. He couldn't take the heat. He really couldn't. I mean, Jake Paul did better than Logan Paul. Jake Paul was a wrestler as well, by the way. I think they were both wrestlers, but Jake Paul at least said something and he actually stood up, and he was actually standing there sometime. Like, he was standing there at some points, and he actually tried to kind of do something. And Logan Paul he just looked like he was about to cry, and he was like really not able to deal with the stress coming from the other guys. He just couldn't take the heat, kind of. So I don't know how he was doing it as he was a wrestler. He probably just didn't have a lot of haters, but in the UK press conference he definitely did, because I guess people in the UK just don't really like the Pauls, which I can understand, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of them as well. But yeah. So, honestly, I think KSI I'm pretty sure KSI might have better. I guess KSI might have better footwork than Logan Paul. Just because KSI, I don't know, can you guys imagine Logan Paul being completely fast and stuff? I don't know if he has the speed. That's what I'm wondering. I think, looking at the training and stuff, KSI might have a bit more speed. He has more speed than Logan Paul, doesn't he? Don't know if he has more strength. It might be just the fact that it might be that KSI has more speed and Logan Paul has more strength. I don't know, man. I really don't. There was a video where it was actually showing how hard KSI could punch, and his punches were pretty good, I guess. I mean, the trainer said at one point that he could definitely knock out people with his punch. With his average punch, he could knock somebody out. That's what he said, I think. Of course, there are different people. He could probably not. There are some people that he couldn't knock out with that, probably. Really good boxers that can really take a lot of punches. But I guess he could take out an average person with that punch, KO him completely. So, I don't know how it's about Logan Paul. I haven't seen too much footage, I guess, of Logan Paul. Some footage, of course. Everyone was seeing that video where he was getting that one guy down with one punch. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to deal with KSI. KSI is just the guy you shouldn't underestimate, I feel like. I mean, you saw it against Joe Weller. Joe Weller was a guy with muscles. He had muscles as well, and people didn't. He did have the advantage. I'll be going through that in 1 second. Logan Paul Wait, where are we at? Oh yeah, Joe Weller and KSI. Let's just talk about that for 1 second. So Joe Weller is a big guy, not a big guy. He was like, he did have muscles as well and stuff. He wasn't like, he didn't think he was like completely weak. I think. I'm not saying he's completely weak, but he didn't do well in the boxing match. He didn't do well at all, except in comparison to KSI. KSI just crushed Joe Weller. I mean, you saw KSI on his video a couple of days afterwards, or whenever that was. It wasn't a long time afterwards, I think. And he didn't look like he just had a boxing match. He didn't look hurt at all. He just, like, I don't think most of the people thought that KSI would like completely win it, like without even having a huge problem. So he did have the advantage. I'll tell you that, guys, if you guys don't know a lot about boxing, I don't know a lot about boxing as well, to be honest. Not like completely a lot, but he had the advantage. KSI had the advantage against Joe Weller because the advantage was that KSI was taller than Joe Weller, which means that at one specific spot, KSI could punch Joe Weller, he could hit him, but from that range, Joe Weller could not hit KSI. So KSI had the advantage to be able to hit him. He had the range advantage. He could hit Joe Weller, but Joe Weller couldn't hit him, which is that's a great advantage, of course. He could just kind of do a chip. See, I have no idea. I forgot how it was called. There's a name you call those small punches you do. Jabs, I think jabs. He could jab on Joe Weller without having Joe Weller do anything. He wasn't able to do anything from that range, so he could always just jab on Joe Weller and giving him the not giving him the chance to even get a punch most of the time. Like, Joe Weller didn't do a lot, honestly. He didn't do a lot. Most of the time he was just blocking and not really doing anything. So KSI does know a lot about boxing. He does know what he's talking about, I feel like. And he also, if he does mistakes in the ring, he also mentions that. He also mentioned that when he reacted to the boxing match, and he was like, okay, my arms shouldn't have been there. It should have been there. So you do know he does know what he's talking about. He definitely shows that. So it might just be the experience with the sport and the footwork and the speed that might beat Logan Paul. I don't know if Logan Paul is gonna be able to, one, stand the heat. He might just kind of start losing his power, and I don't know, he just might be down because of the people that are also all hating on him. And the boxing match is in Manhattan, I think. So as long as not all Americans would come over to UK, there will be definitely more KSI and Deji fans than there are Paul fans. So Logan Paul needs to know that. He can't do the same thing as he did in the UK press conference. And that when he's in the boxing ring, he can't just walk off and not fight. He could probably, but that would completely make him into a meme, kind of. Like, seriously, let's be honest here. That would really embarrass him. So yeah, that's just what I think about it. KSI is probably gonna win it because he's strong. He's strong, he's powerful. He does have power, I guess, even though Joe Weller said that his punches weren't the hardest. But he might have as well just said that because he was trying to make him look bad because he like completely got crushed by KSI. So don't know if you can trust that, what he's saying. Like, I don't know if you can trust that. So KSI does have the footwork, I guess, and he does have some speed, so he is pretty good. He's not like the worst boxer there is, like the worst unprofessional boxer. No, don't think so. He's pretty good. So it's gonna be a good fight against Logan Paul. I might buy the pay-per-view and then do a video on the reaction and then upload it afterwards because I'm not able to live stream it. I'm sorry guys, I can't live stream it because it's gonna be shut down, and I also don't want to do it if it's not allowed. I'm not that kind of a guy that does illegal stuff, so I'm not that guy, and I'm just gonna do the reaction to it and then upload it after you guys can watch it anyways on other videos. But I'm not gonna be able to live stream it, and even if I was, I am not going to live stream it. I'm telling you guys right now, I will not live stream it because it's not worth it. I'm not gonna do stuff against the law just to maybe get views and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that kind of guy. So you guys can write in the comments what you think is gonna win. I want KSI to win, I guess. That would be kind of cool. Even though I guess Jake Paul might win against Deji, even though Deji would be cool if he would win as well. So I'll make a poll in the info box right here. You can check that out right now. Who you guys think will win the boxing match? So I guess that's it for this episode. Please write in the comments what you think about the fight, and if you guys found this video helpful, or if you think that I just talk trash and you think that actually Logan Paul has more speed and stuff. I can't tell. I honestly can't, because I don't know any of them personally and haven't seen them live fighting, so I didn't see them fighting like in front of my face. I just saw them on camera. So you never know if they just kind of took the good footage they had and just took the fails they had out of the video. You never know. You never know. You can literally fake everything on YouTube these days, and on the internet anyways. Photoshop and everything. Not saying that it's Photoshopped or something, but in general, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. So I do believe that they might have some skills. I mean, KSI is good. He's really good. I don't know. KSI is not bad, and Logan Paul, I guess he's not bad as well. We'll see. It's gonna be an interesting fight. You guys can write in the comments if you are like hyped for the fight, if you really want to watch it as well. If you're gonna buy the pay-per-view, I think it sucks that you have to pay for it, because you didn't have to pay for the Joe Wilder KSI fight as well, did you? I don't think you had to pay for it, but I guess, oh well. You gotta spend like $8, I think, or something like that. So yeah, whatever. Guess I can't change it, and I mean, I can't change it, of course, but I guess we can't change it. So yeah, write in the comments if you think KSI is gonna win, or if Logan Paul's gonna win. You can also talk about the Deji and Jake Paul fight, who's gonna win. You can also check the poll out. I did like the info box on the upper right corner, that corner right here. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're not so close, but we're like 400 subs away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. So it would be so awesome if you could reach 1,000 subscribers one day. It would be so nice. So yeah, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to turn on notifications, so you're notified whenever I do another video or a live stream, whatever. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video. Yeah, like the video, please. I'll really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace out.